Hey guys, my name is Ayo. I'm a final year film student at the University of Kent, and yesterday I just handed in my final assignment of my whole degree. So as you can imagine, I'm very, very excited. But that's not what this video is about. Well, it kind of is, but it isn't. I wanted to share with you guys my testimony. The last 2 weeks has been absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. I can't even express to you guys how much work I've actually had to hand in. It's been so crazy, but it's only by the grace of God that I've been able to get through it. So I just wanted to share with you exactly what happened. On the 25th of March at 11 o'clock in this very bed, I had an emotional breakdown. I was really, really scared about all the work I had to do, and I was looking at all of it and I was just like, I cannot do this, I cannot do this. I was so petrified that I was just in tears. I was really scared. I had to call my mom, and she was on her knees begging me to stop crying. She'd never seen me cry so much as I did that day. And it got so bad we had to call my pastor. My pastor was praying for me, praying for peace and praying for just the Lord to intervene in the situation, which he did. My pastor gave me two scriptures to read, Psalm 46 and Psalm 121. He said I should read Psalm 46 7 times and Psalm 121 3 times, and then he told me to go to sleep, and I was just like, it's 11 o'clock, I don't want to go to sleep, I can still do work. But he was just like, go to sleep, go to sleep. I remember when I was reading the scriptures, I had a banging headache because I've been crying so much, but about the fourth time into reading Psalm 46, I just had this laughter, and I couldn't stop. It was almost like uncontrollable laughter. I couldn't stop laughing, and I just knew it was the joy of the Lord, and I already knew that he'd started doing great things. The Monday after the 25th, I went to class. I went to the library to start my essay, and I'd read my scriptures again, and I was like, Lord, I just totally put this into your hands, because I know that I can't do this in my own strength. As I was writing my essay, I just got so much inspiration for the essay. I tried doing the essay that weekend before, and I had got like 200 words done, but in like an hour I'd done like 500 words, 600 words, and there was just so much inspiration coming. And I know that it was only from God, because I tried doing it before and it just wasn't working. Then I had to go check my email for something. I checked my email and I found out I had got a result from one of my past assignments I'd handed in, and I found out that I got an 83. And the thing is, I'm not saying this to boast in my strength, because I know it wasn't me, it was actually God. Like, the way I was so down the night before, I had nothing left to give, I had nothing else to give. I had said that, you know, Lord, I'm just gonna fail. I felt so much pressure from family expecting me to do well, pressure from just everywhere. The last 3 years has built up to this moment, and I was just like, I cannot do this. So when I saw that mark, I just knew that it was God, and I knew that the night before God had to get me to a place where I was in total submission to him and total reliance on him. But yeah, I got that mark, and I just went to the toilet. I almost wanted to cry. I was like, Lord, I know this is you. I know this is you. I know like this has nothing to do with me. It was only by his grace, and it was only by his power. So yeah, so after that day I had a screenplay to hand in, and while I was writing the essay, I just got so much inspiration for that screenplay as well. The week after I handed the screenplay in, I had a presentation. I had 2 presentations. I had 3 posters. I just had so much to do, and it was all practical work. So it was things that take a lot of time. You're dealing with Final Cut Pro. You're dealing with Photoshop. You're dealing with softwares that you just cannot not spend time on them. It takes a lot of time. But I just want to encourage you guys that because of the grace of God and because of my total reliance on him, it's over. And there's not one piece of coursework that I've handed in that I haven't been like, Lord, this was your doing. Every assessment, Lord, it was his doing. Like, I honestly don't know how I would have made it through these last 2 weeks without him. And I really, really want to encourage you guys that please let him be your reliance. Please let him be your reliance, because if we try and do it in our own strength, you will just get scared and it's just not going to work. Just submit yourself complete to God and say to him, Lord, I know no other way but you, and he will help you. His word says he'll never leave us nor forsake us. He said it will be hard. Yes, it will be hard. And the walk that we walk as Christians and the difficulties that we face in life, it is hard. But he said that he'd never leave us. And that's one thing that we need to just hold on to right now. So please be encouraged. The scriptures are Psalm 46 and Psalm 121. And there is power in the word of God. And when you declare it, make sure you declare it with total confidence in what you're saying, and make sure you don't become familiar with the scriptures, because there's a way we tend to become familiar. So every time you say them, declare it and speak it in total truth, and believe that God will make a way, and he will. So I hope you guys are blessed by that, and if you have any questions or anything, please just message me, Facebook, whatever, call me, whatever, and I'm up for praying for anyone if you guys need any help. I couldn't go into my testimony that deep just because of time, but if you want to hear the full thing, just let me know and I will tell you. So I hope you guys all study hard, and it is well with all of you. I know the Lord is going to do great and wonderful things through all of us. So be encouraged and stay blessed. Much love. Ayo.